versus one-on-one.
Next up, stage selection. Are they going to go with their main character? Now that our fighters have chosen their characters, it's time to go.
I'm ready for a fight when it's on its own. I'm charging like a bull when it's on its own.
We're in for something special right here, right now.
Round one. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. You can use a drive rush like that there to maintain the pressure. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Blocks the jump in. Starts off zoning with fireball. Closing. What's next? Alright, what's coming up next? Player 2 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Just goes for it to stop the opponent's flow. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Does a good job of pushing back. Both springs forward with a drive rush. Will they try to finish the drive rush to keep it going? In there! Player 2 hits up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. Player 1 has a slight life lead. They just make a smart play to stop the opponent there. Player 1 will look to pick a good spot. Use the super. Player 1 uses the gauge for a super. Sends the gauge to get some crispy damage with a Psycho Storm. And they create an opportunity for themselves to seal the deal. Player 1 needs to hold out until their drive gates knock them out of the air. Who's gonna close it out? Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real clinic for us. We're finally ready to begin this long-awaited fight. Our players look primed and ready. Sticks the jump in. Sticks the combo. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Combo with the target combo. Decides to spend the meter to open up some more chances. Knockdown. Shoots off a fireball up close. Akuma's going in. Even the slightest hesitation here is going to have huge consequences. Both fighters planning something? Oh, burnout triggered. Player 2 ends the round with a sick combo. Amazing. Player 2 with a good start to the fight, but can they keep it up? Hits up the counter. This is going to be huge. They trade hits, and now goes for the rush. Breaks the block with a throw. Poke with a medium kick. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Springs forward with the drive rush. Fireball into the corner. They're trying to force the opponent into making a mistake. What'll happen? Are we gonna see us experiencing burnout? Player 1 has the deck stack, kept their composure, and pulled out the combo at just the right time. Well, listen, when you're locked in, you're locked in. That was a decisive win. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? OG Psycho Uppercut puts them on the rope. Stays cool and counters. Goes for the drive rush there. Solid combo. Tries to keep the pressure on the opponent by zoning with fireball. Was looking for that jump attack. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Surprises them with a drive rush. KO. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Peppers them with a Psycho Blitz. Springs forward with a drive rush. Baits out the attack and gets the punish counter. Ends the meter, hoping for a good return. Uses the gauge for the super. They're not playing around here. life lead is a tough. Yo, critical, what a finish! Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Absorbs the attack and fires back. Checks him with a projectile. Lots of aggression from both sides. The combo's there. Close. What's next? Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. Takes a KO. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Everything up until now. And were they baiting them into that? Combo with the target combo. Springs forward with the drive rush. A parry? Takes the opponent out of the air. This is a chance to dictate burnout. Expect the tempo of the Maddie to take. No question whether this super art is going to kill or not. There it is! They knew it'd be enough.
It's strong.
That's what happens when you capitalize on all of your chances. Oh, we're not done yet. Looks like they're both warmed up. That overhead was a bit obvious. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. Neither of them willing to back off. Good parry here to try and make something happen. Spends the gauge on the drive rush. Sticks the combo. No more drive gauge. KO. Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. Peppers them with a cycle blitz. Drive rush to keep it going. Goes on the offensive with Demon Guillotine. Player 1 holding on to that corner advantage. Drive leg kick. Goes for the invincible special. They were confident that would hit. Player 1 took no time to finish that fight. We're here in the first round. Which one of them will let their fists do the talk? Changes the pace with an air-to-air. There's a drive rush to throw the opponent off balance. Player 1 has the life lead. Knocked down. Player 1 can't let their drive gauge run out. They need to find a way to reset the situation. Strings it all together. They're at the center of the stage. What happens here will have consequences later on. Takes a trip. Gets them. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Hit them with a 1-2-3. Brushes that off and keeps going. Very slick with the combo. Hits them with the fire. Player 1 will look to him. The punish counter gives them a great opening here to do big damage. Max SA gauges. Unbelievably in sync with a chance to score big here. Zanku Hadouken getting it all on the drive rush. Big drive gauge difference here with little. Wait, what? Are they actually dead? Good presence of mind to pull the closes it out. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Time to get down to business. The first round starts now. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. Opts for the throw. Lots of aggression from both sides. Player 1 has used up all of their drive gauge. Projectile to try and change the situation. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Got their eye on the air. Player 2 can't afford to get hit again, but still has a chance to take the round if they can springs forward with a KO. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Zanku Hadouken. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Drive rush to keep it going. Risky up post slap experiencing burnout. Player 1 in dire straits with burnout. Answers with a psycho uppercut. Looks like they want to put a new spin on things with that fireball. Player one will look to apply pressure here. Life lead is there, but still anyone's game. Tries to act quickly, but with the attack. Both fighters planning something? What? Flash anti-air. Flatline zone. Player one brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Attempts to break the stalemate with a fireball. Jumps in. Smart throw. That'll do more damage than usual. Player two pushes the opponent into the corner. If they can't escape this rock-solid corner pressure, this round is over. Player one is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. Taking stock. Spends the gauge for the drive reversal. Got their eye on the air. Still slugging it out at this range. Player one will have to fight back to without burnout in there. Player two on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Big gap between the two fighters, so they throw out a fireball. The drive impact whips. Are they ready to punish? Peppers them with the Psycho Blitz. Player two needs to use the threat of the corner. Springs forward with the drive rush. Both fighters planning something? Super Arts on deck for both fighters. How they approach experiencing burnout. Player one has an empty drop in with the cross. It's a good spot to use the super. Uses the gauge for the super. They're not playing around here. Oh, here we go. Medium kick. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Tries to make something happen with an overdrive arc. Hits him with the extra high. Player one can't let them connect with the throw. What's next? Player one can't use drive anymore. What are they gonna do? Player two. Oh my God, they just choked it up. Player two, forward rush. Flatline zone. Woo, I dare you to find me a better match than that. Get up and tell him what's good. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow up here? Adds on a bit extra to that to make sure the opponent walks away with a full plate. Takes them all the way to the corner with that. Uses this opportunity to really lay into the opponent with a damaging combo. Player one needs to deal with this burnout. One fighter's drive gauge is just about empty. Can they recover or are they in trouble? Jumps in. Adds a little super juice into this combo for more damage. Throws out a KO. Player one on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Immediate jump in. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Player one chases them down. Their spacing is so on point right now. But who's gonna blink first? One mistake here is all that's needed to finish the round. Barely blocks the jump in. Player one holding on to that. Goes for the massage. That's not gonna hit. Player blinks it. Burn out, but they may have a plan here. Rearranging the internal organs with Psycho Score. Oh, here we go. Player two, betting it all on the drive rush. Breaks through with the throw. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. Opens with the fire. Knocks them out of the air. They're back into the corner now. Forward rush. A jump. Solid anti-air. Player one can't use the drive rush. What's next? Drops him hard. Checking with the fireball. How will they react? Throws them. Noticeable life man. Not so. Okay, burn out, but they may have a plan here. Fires off to the sun. Oh, come on, King. Why would you use the super? They are done. Player two is gonna be watching replays for this one for a while. They really took it down to the wire. Gets the counter hit. Barely blocks the jump in. Smart play with the throw. Uses the drive rush here to steal their turn. Takes a trip. Drive gauge is at the limit for both fighters. We've reached the midway point of the round, and both fighters are at about even life. Neither of them willing to back off. Shoots off a fireball up, springs forward with a drive rush. All right, what's coming up next?
Gets carried to the pin there.
Player one takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Grabs them. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Pokes with a medium kick. Drive rush to keep it going. Who will gain control of the match in the early going? Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. Super Arts on deck for both fighters. Brushes that off and keeps going. Ends the meter, hoping for a good return. Uses the game for the super. They're not playing around here. Player one has the deck stacked against them. Can KO. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. The drive impact doesn't work. We're just getting started.
Crushes the cranium with a terrifying OD cycle uppercut.
Amazing!
Player was getting it all on the drive run. I hope you're not a lightweight because one sip of this stuff is enough to ether you.
What's next? Drive rush! Then forward rush. The next touch may decide this round.
Answers with an excellent block. Fires off Hadouken. All in with a rush. Drops the ball. It is over. Player two has got to be feeling good getting the win out of that absolute carnage.
This is gonna hurt. Hammers him with a cycle. Nice counter. Springs forward with a drive rush. Nice, perfect parry there. What do they do next? What are these fighters thinking now? Taking stock. Player one doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. How much damage can they deal with perfect parry to stop them? Time to go on the offensive. Timely side switch there, which will let them go on the attack. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Player one in trouble with no drive. In there! Player two picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Jumps. The next round is beginning. What's gonna happen now? Springs forward with a drive rush. The impact doesn't do anything. Drive rush to keep it going. Both fighters planning some burnout triggers. Oh, they're in the corner now. No running away. Oh, the throw connects. What'll happen here? Right, were they baiting them into that? Oh man, this is a scary range. Player one can't use any drive moves. Gotta play it safe. Closes it out. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. The last round. It's now or never. Back into the corner. What setup do they have?
Getting it all on the drive rush.
Plenty of health. Drive rush.
He's not with turning it right up with the super. Spends it all on the super. Not one bit about it.
Player two can't win this without pulling the trigger. Gotta do better than that. Reads the jump in perfectly. Flatline zone.
Get that bank account ready because that fight was easy money.
It's not over yet. Let's believe it's time for that run back. Akuma's going in. Drive rush. Gets in their face. Neither fighter wants to get stuck in the corner as they continue to duke it out mid-stage. Tries to bait him with the projectile. All right, what's coming up next? Sticks the combo. Neither of them willing to back off. What a clutch side switch there. Now they need to capitalize on this chance. Tries to keep the pressure on the opponent by zoning with fireball. So uses the gauge for a super arm. Hence the gauge kept their composure and pulled out the combo at just the right time. Player two with a good start to the fight, but can they keep it up? Jump to Hadouken. This round is so important. You can feel the intensity in the air. Player one will look to apply pressure here. Hits him with a stopping block. Peppers him with a psycho blitz. Smart play with the throw. Going in. The life remaining tells us where springs forward with the drive rush. Looking to impress with this super. Spans all 3 bars to give him one of life's hardest love now. Take a sip. Knockdown and drive rush. Demon Raid. These fighters are swinging for control of the match. Who's gonna take it? Closes it out. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. Fires off on the This is it. Who's gonna take it all? That back row was huge. Scrambling here to avoid that corner. What are they gonna do? Gets the counter hit. Player took overhead. Nice fireball. A real test of nerves here. Closes it out. Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real clinic for us. Time to get down to business. The first round starts now. The punish counter gives them a great opening here to do big damage. Peppers them with a psycho blitz. Solid combo. Still slugging it out here. Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. Spends the gauge on the drive rush. Can't tech the throw. Heading into the end game now. Springs forward with the drive rush. Drive rush to keep it going. Player one needs to hold out until their drive gauge recovers. Each goes for the massage. KO. Player one wins the first round and is now riding a huge wave of momentum. Controls the distance with a smart kill rush back. Dashes forward. Hustles in, smart play to stop the opponent there. Jumps in. Zones with the fireball. Jumps. That's the counter. Oh, they're in the corner now. No running away. How will they manage their drive gauge? Oh, what's this? Burnout activates. Uses the gauge for a super up. Spends all that gauge for a one-way trip to the chamber. And looking to deal some psycho damage here. This might be a pivotal super arc. Closes it out. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Big stage blow. Oh, they're in the corner now. No running away. Drive rush to keep it going. Player one has the soup betting it all on the drive rush. Demon Ray drops him hard. These guys are not giving each other any drive rush. Player one can't let connect with the throw. What now? Will this super art do anything? A jump in, anti-air in the clutch. Pokes with a kick. Getting up close and brushes in. Player one is in a very good throw. One hit is over. Player one is gonna be watching replays for this one for a while. They really took it down to the wire. Scuff him. Salmon flame. Both of them were ready for a throw. Goes for the drive rush there. The fight continues in the middle of the stage. Good job blocking the jumping. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Player one is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Checks him with a projectile. KO. Player one picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. They've both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Player two has a slight life lead that they may sit on. Still scrapping for control of the space. Grabs and throws them away. This is a turning point. They gotta turn it around. They're backed up into the corner. This can lead KO. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now.
Demon Raid looking to slice off a limb with a Demon Guillotine. Hits them with a stopping block. They're back into the corner. Drive rush. Hit them more fuel to the fire. Cook them up. Spends it all on the super. Not one bit about it. Player 2 can't be all in with a rush. This is going to hit for a critical arc. You gotta imagine that this is not only going to wreck their life bar, but also their nerves. Fights back with authority. The throw is denied. Okay, there's a burnout. Breaks it. Are you serious? That comeback was unreal. We just saw this fighter play out of their goddamn mind there. It's not over yet. Let's believe it's time for that run back. Scuffle. We use adamant for this cookout. Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Solid. That parry may be just the catalyst they need. Player 1 can't let their drive gauge run out. They need to find a way to reset the situation. Nice. Sees the combo through and takes the round. Player 1 on the board first with a win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Drive rush to keep it going. Good job escaping that dangerous corner situation. A quick breather. Jumps in. Side switch in the corner. Demon Raid. Fireball into the corner. They're trying to force the opponent into making a mistake. A parry? Brushes that off and keeps going. Digs in deep to get that drive in. Ends the round with a sick combo. Amazing. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. Final round. Watch block anti-air. Jump. Adamant flame. Finds the target. Both are ready to pull the trigger on their super art. Give the ribcage some TLC. A jump. Nothing stops this train. Here comes a big combo. Fires off him. Drive rush. Awesome. It's denied. What now? A jump in? A real test of nerves here. No hesitation or regret. Hits him with that NSFW. I don't know if this is enough to kill. Oh, so close. The next moves are gonna be crucial. It is over. Player 1 clinches the win. But that could have been anyone's game. No way we could have called that. It fires off Hadouken. Player drive rush to keep it going. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup? Alright, what's coming up next? Player 2 can't afford to get hit again, but still has a chance to take the round if they can find openings to use their drive. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. Taking stock. The jump in is denied. Jumps in. Finishes it with the anti-air. Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Akuma's going in. Blocks it. Adamant flame. Opts to continue the attack with the drive. The opening on that impact. Will they take it? Can they create an opportunity for themselves? Just goes for it at this range. That's not gonna hit. Bends a little game for the KO. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Demon Raid? The jump in is denied. Player 1 has the life advantage. Deal some damage with that quick combo. Player 1 chases him down. The damage is really piling up now. You can see how cornering your opponent is such an effective game plan. Goes for a drive rush. They're looking to keep on the offensive for as long as possible. Gets some. Player 1 hits up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Dankuhado. Medium kick. Hits with the overhead. Risky up-close scrap still going.
Player one will need to play it conservative until their drive refreshes. Breaks the block with a throw. Knockdown, burnout activates.
Hits him with a stopping block.
A real test with that combo finishes it. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point.
Zaku Hadouken.
The last round. It's now or never. Smart play to stop the opponent there. Springs forward with the drive rush. Oh, what's this? There's a drive impact. Player one is looking at a grim situation with burnout. Ooh, you never know what can happen here. Crowns him from above.
Fires off a Hadouken.
Jump, clutch, anti-air. Excellent read. Presses for a This is gonna hurt. Player two can drive rush. Drops him hard. What are they gonna do? Anti-air in the clutch. It is over. Player one was definitely sweaty during that well-earned win.